Hello and welcome to a special episode of The Daily Friend Show. This is just a quick update on our campaign to hashtag free education from the clutches of the politicians, the race baiters, and those people who do not have, the interests of children first when dealing with education. Those people who spot fake Oranje Blanje Blauw flags easier than they spot a system breaking down, failing to place more than 30,000 grade 1s and grade 8s. Those people, but let's not name names. So, yesterday, we visited the Public Protector's office in Braamfontein here in Johannesburg for a consultation and a follow-up meeting with the investigation team looking into the alleged 1.2 billion rands of irregular expenditure by MEC Panyaza Lesufi's Gauteng Department of Education. Secondly, the disastrous, chaotic placement system that, as I say, failed to place more than 30,000 kids for the year 2020. And then lastly, a website that took 6 years to develop, unknown amounts of money, and yet, at closer inspection, seems to consist of free elements. Now, these are problems that clearly indicate some sort of administrative confusion, or let's call it maladministration, within the department. So we went down to the Public Protector to chat a bit about this, to make sure that we iron out any uncertainties, any points of unclarity. And I must say, the team of investigators we chatted to were excellent, professionals in every sense of the word, ironing out the hard questions they need to ask and updating us with the process of what lies ahead. We're looking forward to, with your help, of course, with our friends, with your donations of 20, 30, 50 rand a month, to hold those in power to account, to make sure that, you as a taxpayer get bang for your buck, and that education can really be the first step in a constructive, non-racialized future for South Africans of all backgrounds. So, without further ado, our briefing from yesterday. We are here outside the offices of the Public Protector in Braamfontein in Johannesburg, where we just had a very productive meeting with the investigating team from the Public Protector's office, who will look into the complaint we laid against MEC for Education in Gauteng, Panyaza Lesufi, and his department. Now, our complaint relates to three main issues. Firstly, the allegations of 1.2 billion rands worth of irregular expenditure by the department in 2018-2019. Secondly, to a website aimed at providing online educational resources that took 6 years, unknown amounts of money to create, yet consists of free open source elements. Lastly, of course, the chaotic placement system that failed to place more than 30,000 school kids for the academic year of 2020. Now, we are going to hold Mr. Lesufi to account. We are going to ensure that your voice is heard in the corridors of power. That's what we do at the IRR. That's what we've been doing for about 90 years. And with your help, with your support, with you becoming a friend of the IRR, we can continue to do that. To become a friend of the IRR, SMS FAIL to 32823 to ensure that we hashtag free education from the clutches of the politicians and the race baiters.